Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Twin Soul 717 and I'm doing something a little different today. Instead of just reading primarily love readings and twin flame soulmate journeys, I've actually been pushed by Source to do a reading on for the entire collective, so this isn't for any certain sign or groups of signs. So this is asking, it's a reading for the collective, asking on our lead up to this new moon and the eclipse coming on the 21st of June 2020. So what's my best course to navigate my life and any issues that I have during this incredibly turbulent time that we are all in? It seems as though as soon as something gets resolved, something else happens. And quite frankly, I'm waiting for the dinosaurs to come back or another meteor to hit the earth and maybe we can start afresh. So I've set this out in no particular order. It just came to me and it just felt right. And so I've meditated, I've laid a spread, I've got some oracle cards, and then I've got some tarot to clarify. I had a few questions that weren't answered just with oracle. So the way I've done it is I've got some moonology cards, and the bottom of the deck is the one I'm starting with. And the bottom of the deck is usually, what haven't I fixed, sorted? What is still needs me to work on that I haven't completed yet? I either haven't learned my lesson or I know it's there, but I just need to do a little bit more time on it. So the first one that I've got, says, look at the bigger picture. So it's the full moon in Sagittarius. And this means you're thinking too long and hard about whatever particular dilemma you have at the moment. So whether you're still off work because of the virus, or whether you're concerned about the riots or anything, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be a relationship. You could be having trouble with your partner. You can be separated from your ex and you want them back. You could be looking for a new love, a new direction. You're looking for new work because being off work with COVID's made you realise how much you would prefer a new path in life, that you're just not happy with what you're doing. So it's whatever your question is. So it's telling you to step back and look at the bigger picture. So don't allow yourself to be tangled in the minute details, whatever it is that you're concerned about, because it's really quite counterproductive. So try to keep your thoughts very productive, count your blessings, be grateful and appreciative of what you already have. So be confident, show that you care, speak your mind without saying too much. I can see, and it's happening with me too, that the retrogrades that we're going through and all of these full moons and new moons, eclipses, it's really triggering people. And I was triggered dreadfully the other day at work, and it's taken me a couple of days to completely reground myself. And I couldn't even do readings. This is the first one I've done in 3 days, which is quite abnormal for me. But I just needed to ground myself, calm myself, and it even had me not sleeping, which really is abnormal for me. I sleep like the dead. It's great. So it's saying just walk away from these things. Like I said, stand your ground, take the higher path. One of my favourites is take the path of least resistance, like a river does. So if you're travelling down on water and you hit a stone, just float around. Path of least resistance. Keeps your energy high, you're not engaging with anything negative, you're not being triggered by other people, and just deep breathe. In with the good, out with the bad. This will pass, but it's how we navigate it at the moment. So the next card I pulled is actually, it's saying a new romantic cycle begins. And this is the new moon in Libra. I apologise for my snoring bulldog. He's a British bulldog. He's very loud and he's under mummy's feet. So this is a time for negotiation or renegotiation. And again, with these retrogrades, the past is coming back for another look at us, and potentially an ex that's on their way back who wasn't ready for a connection in the past, but maybe fully in tune and ready for a connection now. So this is, as long as it's healthy and it's balanced, and it's what you want as well, obviously. So this person, they'll be open to talking things through. And like I said, it's particularly good if it's an ex and they're coming back with a new committed offer that they were unable to offer previously. So, or you can actually reach out to a person or a previous person that you're thinking of, if that's how the retrogrades are affecting you. So with this being the new moon in Libra, Libra's a sign of love and harmony. It's kind, luxurious, and it's always aiming for balance. And the scales on here, they want to bring things back into perfect balance, all recentered. So there is a possibility for a restart with a connection, but with other things with the scales, it could be a legal matter or a negotiation that is about to be looked at as well. Like I said, this is not just a love reading. And the next one I've got is a new start is coming. This is the new moon, and this is a big yes from the universe. It's a new and exciting start to the question that you're actually asking. So it's a new or better course that you'll be taking, starting over. So it's a positive affirmation for you achieving your goals. Some of you are moving into a new cycle after a period of stagnation. And if the situation you've asked about was toxic, this is the clearing up or and so that something new and better is on its way to you. So remember, you will see this new beginning once you've already felt it. The feeling is the secret, as they say, and I do believe that. So believe that you can manifest this new beginning, and that's how it will come to you. And then the next one for the Oracle cards, it's a time to release negativity, and this is the full moon in Scorpio. So it's time to stop worrying, feeling unhappy, negative, even paranoid. I'm noticing there's a lot of people are being triggered. It's like everybody's suddenly out to persecute them for any tiny little infraction, when I'm actually not seeing that from an outsider's point of view, but it's the way other people are responding to it. So these kind of negative energies, it's a waste of time, and it's absolutely pointless, and it stops you sleeping, and it stops you moving forward, and it stops your own internal happiness. And that's what life is all about. You know, it's a beautiful journey. We should be enjoying it. So if you're asking about a person who's been unkind to you in any way, then it's time to release them and allow someone in who will actually treat you with the unconditional love that you want, that we all want. And it allows them to come into your sphere. So if there's toxic, nasty people around you, then just move away from them. Don't engage with them. I did that the other day. Honestly, I just walked past and went, I'm so not engaging. No, I'm off. So I chose not to, which was the best thing I could have done. So those people have to find their own inner happiness to feel good about themselves internally, and you can't do it for them. So protect yourself from that kind of energy. I white light myself, best thing. I do it in the shower every day. Only the good comes in, negative bounces off. Works for me 99.9% of the time. Just got triggered the other day, got a bit grrr, and then had to white light myself quite a bit more to release all of that. Back to my normal self though, feel great. So if you're engaging, or if you're angry and you're actually feeling really quite negative, again, white light yourself, get it out of your system, just release it. This card can actually, with Scorpio, can be an indicator with full moon coming that you're actually showing your shadow sign, is what I'm saying, which is your negativity and if you're being triggered and a bit cranky at the moment. So negativity is bad enough when it's coming at you from another person, but oh God, it's awful when it's coming from you internally. It really is quite an unpleasant sensation. And just very quickly with this one, the new moon and the eclipse coming on the 21st of June, I had a look up, and it's saying that they're both in Cancer, and they're actually connected to your stomach and the female reproductive system. So for health issues, so just take care. So if you've got an upset belly, or you're having trouble, like I said, with your reproductive system, if you're a woman, this can actually be triggering that. And hopefully once it's gone, and then everything will just sort of settle back down again. So the clarifying cards that I've pulled, just sort of see for the collective, it's only going to pick up on part of the collective, not absolutely everybody, obviously. So I grabbed some great cards, actually, like flew out of the deck. It was amazing. So just while you're navigating this time, which, like I said, is around the 21st of June with the full moon and the eclipse that's coming, like I'm really feeling it coming already. I'm not even over the last one, and the new one's on its way. I got number 8 for strength, and I also got Page of Wands. So stand strong in your own power. Don't be pushed around, but don't be pushy either. This is definitely not the time and the place to be doing that. Like I said, too many people are triggered. Keep it calm, but speak your piece, but speak it with positivity and respect at all times. Seems to help you in the long run. So this is Leo, a fire energy, and definitely speak your truth and remain grounded with it. Yeah, basically, don't take shit from anyone, because everybody's being a bit of an asshole at the moment. And then the Page of Wands came up as well, and to help navigate this, I think this has actually become my favourite card in the entire deck. I absolutely love this girl. She's guiding you at this time to be joyous, playful, enjoy your life, and do the things that make you internally and externally happy. The gym's reopened. I'm in my element. I can't tell you how much I've missed them. It's my temple. It truly is. It stops me wanting to punch people. So it really works for me. So, but in all honesty, I'd like to be out in the street dancing. And I don't know if you can hear it, but in the background I've got music from my teenage years in high school, and I've been playing it for days. And it's really helped me. I'm sleeping at night again. I don't have the stomach upset issues that I was having a couple of days ago, and it's really re-grounded me. And I'm so grateful that, you know, I have these readings, which my personal readings said basically get yourself back together and reground yourself, which I have spent my days off doing. So I'm ready for work tomorrow. The next couple of cards that I pulled as part of this came up energetically as you pass. So most people have been through trauma at some stage. The Three of Swords is a gut-wrenching card. The Artist here, it rips my heart out. It truly does. So everybody's had trauma of some sort in their past, no matter what it is. And the Three of Swords can be a third party. You know, you could have been cheated on. It could be you went for a new role at work that you are well and truly qualified for, and some other bugger got it over the top of you, which is not the nicest thing in the world to happen. Whether it's what else was I thinking of? Third party. Oh God, it can be anything. The partner that you're with, despite saying how much they love and adore you, spend all their time at work, all the time with their friends, and they're just not engaging and committed like you'd like them to be. So that can be a third party as well, and it really does. It does sting. And for those of you that have already moved on from that, if you haven't moved on from that and you feel like you need to, God, just do it. Especially in retrograde, it's the reassessment, reevaluation. Everything's coming back again. So if it didn't work for you in the past and it's not working for you now, pack up and head off. Oh my God, don't stay when you don't have to. It just makes you more miserable. So the Ten of Wands, it's showing that there's been previous stress and burden, and it's time to heal and release it and move on to this beautiful new path. There's always a beautiful new beginning out there. All cycles end, as I've said before, things that are going great one day can start to slide, and then things that have been sliding will pick back up again. It's the roller coaster called life. But this reading is really saying if it's not working for you, it's time to let go, release, because something much more beautiful is out there, and it's right there waiting for you. And lastly, just to sum it all up, this is the last one I picked, and I love this card too. So the Six of Pentacles is it's a generosity, it's charity, it's gratitude, cause and effect. If you are a wonderfully generous, emotionally generous, it doesn't have to be all about money, energetically generous person, you give that out unconditionally with no thought of return in any way, the universe will bring it back to you, like 100-fold. That's what the universe does. So it's saying that if you've been in a situation where, there was a job you wanted that you didn't get, it's because something else is there for you. That was the wrong job. If it was yours, you would have got it. If you had a partner that was cheating on you and you found out, well, let the one he cheated on have him or her. They're not worth your time or energy. They showed you no love or support, no respect whatsoever. The next one will have the utmost respect and love and support for you. And that's what this is saying. So no matter what your circumstance, what it is that you're trying to navigate your way through, there's always something golden on the other side. And to get that, it's releasing this. You must release this. And even if it means a partner that cheated on you and you're finding it hard to forgive, it's the breaking of that contract, and it's the releasing. So every time you think about them, I release you. I send you off with love and compassion. May your life be joyous. I release you. Allow this to come in. Okay, so that's me. I'm glad I did that one, actually. Like I said, first reading I've done all weekend, but just driven to do this one. So all the very best. I hope you navigate June the 21st incredibly easily. I do hope this helped. Like, share, subscribe, please. I'd love you to be a part of the family. And private readings are available. It's all in the description box, the usual blue. All right, so I have to go and walk my bulldog who's now woken up and annoying me. So have a fabulous eclipse season, and I will see you soon. Love, luck and blessings.